So we as a company are just in 5 core businesses, and infrastructure finance remains a very important one amongst those 5. We disburse close to 40,000 crore rupees per year for infrastructure. The book is close to 35,000 crores. We also are market leaders in the renewables finance. So we firmly believe, there are companies which talk about cycles in infrastructure. We believe that cycles come and go in every business that we do, and especially in infrastructure. There will be good times, there will be bad times. But the vision for infrastructure and the vision for any company should be 30 to 50 years, and that's where we have firm belief that infrastructure is the force multiplier for the country. That infrastructure is somewhere that we need to develop the expertise. So now, after this, let me talk specifics. What do we contribute? So, a lot is made out of lack of capital for infrastructure. According to me, actually, lack of expertise in infrastructure financing is perhaps the more primary issue. So, what we are concentrating on is developing expertise of understanding the issues, understanding the various types of risks in implementation of projects and operations of the project, and offering this expertise in form of underwriting those projects, disbursing, and then downselling to the other financial participants who may be in need of that expertise. So what we managed to do is have a multiplier effect, not only limited to our balance sheet, but also what we contribute as underwriting, sell down, and hence getting help from other balance sheets also for development of infrastructure. This India risk is a phenomenon which we have found when we go around the globe and understand the thinking of global investors. It's a particular yield or a particular return that equity or debt investors require globally, and then they add this 4 to 5 percentage points for the so-called India risk, and which actually, when the country requires close to $250 billion a year for coming to about 9% of the GDP as investment, this is a very costly sum. This 4 to 5% incremental kind of yield which is expected by the and if we have to genuinely, sort of multiply the investment in infrastructure from arithmetic to geometry, we have to take this off, and the way of taking this off is through giving clarity and, most importantly, giving consistency and credibility to government policies in infrastructure. So first of all, what all is happening in solar bids? Number one, the bids have fallen to rates which are well below the thermal power. Now, people see it as a big risk. We look at it as a big opportunity. Why is it a big opportunity? For the first time, there is no policy push which is required for renewable energy now. It is actually cheaper than thermal power, and hence makes commercial sense to use renewable energy. I think this is one of the big paradigm change in renewable energy. Renewable energy is always thought as something which requires subsidy, something which requires policy push. From that, it is completely changed to a commercially viable proposition, and that's a great thing. Second, just the new models, the MP Reva model, which we are using as a sort of ideal model, which takes away most of the project implementation risk by having solar farms, by having the 3-tier sort of payment guarantee structure, by having termination payments. It takes away most of the project implementation risk, and hence this will reduce ultimately the cost of equity or the equity returns expected by the shareholder. If you see the way the ownership of this power projects has largely moved to foreign PE supported companies, and hence this kind of models where risk is removed is very important, and we have to go further and kill this noise, and we believe it is a lot of noise around PPA cancellation. Once that is done, clarity emerges there. We believe that really sky is the limit for the investment that can come in the renewables. The brand which supports this, which is Economic Times, is a very respected brand, and which gives a tremendous amount of credibility to events like this. We are supporting it this year. Very glad, feel very honored to support it, and look forward to meeting a lot of delegates and exchanging thoughts and learning more about infrastructure.